Hello friends and welcome into the studio. Today the portrait will be created using those Croma Flagship Markers. All of those chromas come from one 48 color skin tone set. I'll be putting a link in the description that'll take you to chromamarker.com, and you can find the 48 color skin tone set there. And everything that you see is created using that. I'll use a little bit of color pencil, a little bit of Signo for highlights, but other than that, the portrait is created using those markers. So you may be asking, who is Phin? Phin is my son. He's my youngest son. I have a daughter. And Phin is the reason that the YouTube channel exists. So a few weeks ago I was talking with him, and he mentioned that he was watching an digital illustrator doing how to draw. And naturally, being the dad who is an artist, who has quite a following on Instagram, who's like, hey, it'd be cool if my son thought my stuff was kind of cool like that too. I thought, let's give this YouTube thing a try. I don't know how to do YouTube, but I want to look cool to my son, so let's bring some of my artwork over here. And the last time that we talked, he said, your YouTube videos are cool, I like your intro, you should put me on one of the videos. And I thought, well, I could draw you, and that would fit in great with this tutorial for how to draw children. It also fits in quite a bit with how to draw hair, because my son has quite a lot of hair. And as you notice, I work dark to light. On here I'm using like a black and then a dark brown, and then kind of like a mid-tone sandish color, and then a blondie yellow. And when it's combined, it just makes this really cool effect if you take like those four pop colors. And now you're seeing me with color pencil and with the Signo drop in some highlights, like where you see the light catches a hair and it looks white across brown or blonde hair. The Signo is great for that. The white color pencils, or the light, very light blonde yellow color pencils, are great for that. And now I'm going in on the face. I started with the eyes, and honestly, drawing my son and getting the eyes, when I got the eyes in, I think I started to kind of well up a little bit, because I was like, I just happened to do it the right way where it looked like my son's eyes, and just from the hair and the eyes and the shape of the face, like it kind of made me a little emotional. It kind of got a little bit of softy like that, but I like to do the hard lines, like the eyes, anywhere where black is, the nostrils, and then do the lips first, and then go in light. Almost all my portraits, everything I do is dark to light. I know a lot of artists work the opposite way. They work light to dark. And here I'm working on the top of the forehead, and I was an idiot and didn't realize that my video didn't go that high. You'll see me notice it in a minute and kind of pull down the portrait a little bit. And now I'm working in the spaces in the, like, you'll see me on the portraits. If you ever see me in person drawing, or more watching me draw faces on here, you'll notice that I work on the eyes and just across the nose first. Like, I find that that's the area that I'll screw up the most on a portrait. So I would rather start with that area and mess it up early and know that I have to restart the portrait than get the rest of it right and then screw up that area and have wasted all that time. And here now I've moved down the portrait, realizing my error. But already here, it's starting to look so much more like my son, and Finn's got this like really cool, vibrant smile. That's like a mischievous, cheeky smile, and I love it. And I try to capture that one in the picture that I used. And I was really proud of how this one came out. It is really tricky drawing kids because you can make them look older, and you'll see on the cover photo for this that the colors settled, so they look really dark and really kind of too strong here, but they settled, and I knew kind of how they were going to settle. And the trick is to make sure to not draw too many lines, not to make too many creases, because it'll make your child that you're drawing look a little too old. I have times where I've drawn infants, and infants, everyone's seen those horrible tattoos of an infant where like it looks like a little old man, and just absolutely never draw teeth on a portrait of a child. It's impossible to make it look good when you do. Always go with closed mouth if you can. If your client who you're doing a commission for lets you do that, try to pick a photo where the teeth aren't showing. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you want to see more of these kind of videos, let me know in the comments. And if you want to see more of them, definitely subscribe and share this with someone who might want to be drawing kids in the future. Thank you. Thank you for your time.